Well, when he looked up and there was 46 seconds left, and I said, oh, he's doing a good job. He's looking at the scoreboard. And I said, oh, well, he's not calling it out. So he should have called it out when he saw it. And then he did say 10 seconds left, and I don't know why he waited till 4 or 5 seconds to launch. But the player that was in the snake side can was oblivious.
I believe it was he who said that he didn't know. So 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the Underground Kings Northern Invasion match. They're going to be an X ball.
I'd like to see Northern Invasion get aggressive again like they did in their first couple matches.
Game on.
There we go. Oh, I hope Alberto's okay.
That was as majestic as it gets, I think. He looks like he made a full recovery. His loader may have been emptied, but...
Yeah, he's just dumping. But
yeah.
After he did the tumble roll, I think every pod on his pack might be questionable. Now he's looking and saying, damn, I've got broken paint in my hopper. I guess I'm still going to have to do this.
Shoot it. There we go.
Yeah, I think that ass over tea kettle definitely smashed paint in his gun, so he's
got to communicate.
He's going to be a decoy.
Players. Yeah. This is a no beer situation. So it's still 5-on-5. Kings pushing up in the snake here. Let's see if we can get his gun going. He's shooting bullets. Northern Invasion is definitely moving up the field.
Good shot there by Messier. Alberto taking the walk. Another Northern Invasion coming off the Doritos side, so they're down to 3 bodies. Underground Kings are down to 3 bodies, so it's a 3-on-3. Oh, nice shot there by Messier getting Xera out. Or number 34.
Oh. So we just had a player go into the camera.
We're going to have to make a
little...
little...
He's all right. We'll make a little adjustment. We have 60 seconds.
Nice shot there by, I think that's Messier. One-man wrecking crew there. Kind of played that point by himself.
51 seconds left. We are in X ball.
So you should be able, this has nothing to do with the playoffs. So you should be able to run the playoffs, or at least figure it out. Yeah, if you could. Thank you.
The score has to go in. Alex is on top of it.
Well, if we can.
We are ready to run it as soon as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't run it until it's done, even though this game has nothing to do with it.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not a cool system. It's too bad, Chris. Not efficient.
We've been doing this for how many years? You know the answer. You always know the answer.
I figured that, you would evolve or die. So the evolution of making the system be able to be run the playoffs when you're playing a match that has no decision in the playoffs should be something that you figure out.
You can get a text blast from the system.
Cool.
Yeah, I think.
Why don't you text blast Chris to say, hey, when a match doesn't affect the playoffs, you should be able to run the playoffs.
All game scores must be entered. You never know. You really never know. How many times have you been in that situation? You don't know.
I know when I'm playing a match that has teams that have lost twice, that it doesn't have playoff implications. No playoff implications. All right, guys, 50 seconds.
Have to ride out this 51 seconds.
We're going to go right into the playoffs right after this. There'll probably be about a 5-minute break.
Longest 51 seconds of your life.
Want to bring up Team USA Paintball one more time, please. This will be the
USA
first time
Paintball,
we have
yeah.
five teams going in at the same event.
We have a local boy going.
USA, U16, U19, women's, men's, and masters. It's a 100% self-funded program, so please go on to the website, support us whenever you can. There's a mask up there that's a commemorative mask. We got everybody's jersey up there. Tyler Harmon has never played for Team USA. Only 10 jerseys are being made with his name and number on them.
Yeah.
There's only 8 on the site. He's keeping 2.
Yep.
Be one of the 8 that actually has a Tyler Harmon Team USA jersey.
Yeah, he's so psyched. I've talked to him 2 or 3 times about it, and he's counting down the days. We're going to spend a good amount of time with him between summer camp and France. Always look forward to it.
Northern Invasion takes the center 50 brick. They also lose their Dorito side, so they're down to 4 players. UGK just trying to waste the rest of the time.
20 seconds.
They're going to win this last match 3-2. Ellison looking for that free kill inside, but the player from Invasion looks away that last second.
Now. That shot's coming.
Again, only 4 seconds left. This match is going to end 3-2. And we'll be back with the playoffs in about 5 minutes. So congratulations, Underground Kings, over Northern Invasion. Also, congrats to Northern Invasion playing their first NEXL event. We hope to see them at the last 2 events as well.
I have some more stars to give out, too.
Both teams, with the Bushwookies and Northern Invasion playing their first events, played really well, actually. So good things to come out of both of those teams. They practice a lot. They're both out of AG, grinding with the other 10 or 12 teams that are up there. So they're going to get really good really fast.
Really good, really fast.
So hopefully, again, use this webcast as a tool to go back and kind of see what mistakes you made, what you can build on, what things you did well. So
yeah, and the feedback, honestly, some of the things that you say, you know, it's good information to kind of digest as you're watching the footage. So,
all right, we're going to quickly get these playoff games running for you guys. So we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back in 5.
If you want access to the best knowledge in paintball in order to elevate your game to the next level, BKI Paintball is definitely a program that you want to be involved with. BKI, which in this case is short for Best Knowledge in Paintball, is known for being an online platform with hundreds of video tutorials and lessons from a network of pro players called Professors. What you may not have known though is once a year BKI hosts a summer camp. This is an in-person event at Boston Paintball, which is about an hour outside of Boston. This event gives you 4 days of professional instruction from 6 professional players. I just got back and holy moly, it was quite the experience. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully being able to go next year. It definitely sells out super fast. If you guys want to learn more about BKI Paintball and the summer camp when it comes time to schedule that, you guys can check out the links. If you want access to the best knowledge in paintball in order to elevate your game to the next level, BKI Paintball is definitely a program that you want to be involved with. BKI, which in this case is short for Best Knowledge in Paintball, is known for being an online platform with hundreds of video tutorials and lessons from a network of pro players called Professors. What you may not have known though is once a year BKI hosts a summer camp. This is an in-person event at Boston Paintball, which is about an hour outside of Boston. This event gives you 4 days of professional instruction from 6 professional players. I just got back and holy moly, it was quite the experience. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully being able to go next year. It definitely sells out super fast. If you guys want to learn more about BKI Paintball and the summer camp when it comes time to schedule that, you guys can check out the links.
All right, we are in the quarterfinals, the quarterfinal playoffs. Looks like we're going to have Hustle on the red side of the field, and we're going to have Anarchy on the blue side of the field.
Seconds.
We have New England Storm and Raptors got the bye into the semifinals. So congratulations to them on their 3 wins. And I believe Storm had a perfect record of 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. So you can't do any better than that. So let's see with a team, I believe Storm, coming off of their win from last event, is looking to get right back to that final spot. So we'll see how they do in the semis. Hustle again is on the red side of the field, Anarchy the blue. Anarchy takes the snake off the break. Hustle takes the snake corner. Five alive for both teams. Hustle's in the Dorito corner, the Xbox in the center, the home, the snake side can, and the snake side corner. Anarchy looks getting ref checked out on that snake side can. It's called clean. So they have snake 2 on the inside, snake side can, the home, the Dorito, as well as what now is the Dorito 2. He left that tower, but he's eliminated. So Hustle gets the first kill. 5 on 4 for Hustle. Hustle loses their Dorito 2, so it's quickly a 4 on 4. The sun has gone down, and some of the bunkers are getting a little deflated, so we might have to pump them back right up. They went from overinflated to slightly underinflated on a couple of these. All right, so Hustle is in the Xbox, the home, snake side can, and the snake 1 on the outside of the box. Anarchy now moves up to the God bunker. They're in the home, the Dorito tower, and the snake side 2 on the inside. And that Hustle player that was in this snake 2 had his gun down. Could have probably prevented that loss of the other snake player. But it was a trade, so it's a 3 on 3. Anarchy's in the God bunker, the snake side can, and the Dorito beast. I'm sorry, the God, which is taken out. Good shot there by Grant. Anarchy's in the Dorito 2 now, and the Dorito in the center of the field. Hustle player in the Xbox. Nice shot there. Grant had 2 really good snapshots. A 3 on 1 now. Grant clearing the field with at least 3 confirmed kills in that point is going to go in and potentially hang the button here. All right, Hustle is seeing if we'll have a concession by Anarchy in this first point, or they're just waiting to check each other out. A decently long point, going to be somewhere in that 4-minute mark. I think the longest one we saw today was like 5 minutes. So Hustle is going to hit the button. Assuming we're going to get a clean hang here, which we do. Hustle goes up 1-0 over Anarchy in this quarterfinal round.
1 minute.
We're now going to start the next match, which is Legion coming out on the red side of the field and Bird Island, on the blue. About 30 seconds to the point.
30 seconds.
Billy Peters showing some shots to his guys. There's 5 people on the box. Bird Island's been playing, it seems like 2 full lines today. Justin Perry is out there right now. His line with Anthony and Mitch. I think that's James Torderson. Maybe Keegan. Derek Arsenal, it's going to be going out Dorito's side.
Game on.
Mitch is going for Dorito too. Looks like he got in there, but Anthony's shot out of the home when they doubled it up. Aguirre goes into the Dorito side wedge. Bird Island 4 alive. Legion has 5 alive. Legion has the Dorito side tower, Dorito side wedge, the Dorito in the center, the home, and the snake 1 on the outside. Looks like Mitch is taking a walk as well, so it's a 5-on-3 right now for Legion. Looks like the home just got shot. Justin Perry's getting shot out there. I think that was Roy Santos has got the shot in on him. So now a 5-on-2 for Legion. Bird Island is over on the snake side here, and the snake 1 and snake 2 on the outside. And a penalty is going to eliminate the last player. They also lost Agnew in the back here. So I think it's a 4-on-0 right now, but because it was a minor penalty, it's not going to stop the clock. But Legion is going to take this first point against Bird Island Gang. This is NEXL Event 3, Division 4, quarterfinals. New England Legion is all but a formality to get this first point. Looks like Legion wants to play the least amount of points as possible. Maybe feeling like Bird Island Gang,
Point approved.
if playing a lot of points against them is not a good idea, that the experience of Bird Island Gang is a little more than they have on their side of the field, and they want to play less points. So right now we're back to the Hustle Anarchy. Hustle D4 will be on the blue side of the field. Anarchy will be on the red. Again, this is NEXL Event 3, Division 4. 14 teams played today. Top 6 went on. The top 2 overall got a bye. New England Storm, with their perfect record of 3-4-0 victories, is got the bye, as well as the Raptors, who won all 3 of their matches. And now we have the quarterfinals here. Hustle and Anarchy versus Bird Island Gang and Legion. Legion is up 1-0, and Hustle is up 1-0 on Anarchy. Hustle is on the blue side. 5 alive for Hustle across the back line, as well as the little Xbox in the center. Anarchy's doubled up in the home, the Dorito in the center, the Dorito tower, and the snake side can. So not an aggressive breakout by either team, but Hustle does take a big second move, as well as Anarchy. So Hustle is now in the snake 50, looking to wrap. Looks inside, I think that's Perot. He's looking to see if there's any free kills on the inside, which he gets at the center home bunker, then pops back again to the outside. So right now, Anarchy's down one body, Hustle's up 5-on-4. A second player from Hustle has moved behind Hero. The Anarchy player here is going to need to get aggressive, just pop the top here. Hero trades, which I think is a great trade, knowing that the other player was right behind him. They tried to fill the snake corner, but Grant eliminated him. Grant having a very solid match. It is now a 3-on-4-on-2 for Hustle. Hustle's got 2 again in the snake, 1 in the Xbox, 1 in the Dorito 1, the baby Dorito. Hustle's looking to go up 2-0 here with a 4-2 lead in this point. The last 2 Anarchy players are in the baby Dorito and the big Dorito in the center of the field. The last 2 Anarchy players were eliminated. Hustle still has 4 alive. Hustle is going to go up 2-0 in this match with a little under 6 minutes to go.
Tower.
Anarchy concedes. With half the match over, Hustle is up 2-0 over Anarchy. We're going to move on to our other quarterfinal match.
1 minute.
That's New England Legion and Bird Island Gang was ready to say Alpha Gang. So now we'll have Legion on the blue side of the field. Bird Island Gang will be on the red side of the field. I think Bird Island's going to have to take some ground or do something a little different, come out of that pocket. Again, I think they're playing 2 solid lines. So this line is going to probably be the 2 Tebows, Billy Peters.
30 seconds.
I think Justin Eddy is on this line. So we'll see if they get aggressive on that Dorito side with Justin.
20 seconds.
Yeah, and then Pat Lahane's on this side, usually in the snake, with Tebow Justin behind him.
10 seconds.
Legion up 1-0, still plenty of time, 9:16 on the clock. Legion going heavy Dorito side. Hill going into the Dorito wedge. Both teams 5 alive. Legion has the God Bunker, the home, the Dorito in the center, the Dorito side wedge, the Dorito side tower. Bird Island Gang is now in the Snake 1. The baby Dorito, the big Dorito in the center, the home, and the Snake side can. Both teams are still 5 alive. All right, the first to drop is Justin Eddy from Bird Island Gang out of that little baby Dorito. I'm sorry, I didn't see a Legion player drop, but I guess it's a 4-on-4 right now. Lahane moves up into Snake 2 on the inside, looking to shoot that Dorito, or the Dorito side tower. Let's see if that's maybe Casey Martin back there. Good to see Casey not come out and fight from the inside here. Good move by the Legion player to pop over from the wedge into the Dorito 3. It turns a lot of guns from Bird Island. Moves Justin Tebow from the Snake side back to the Dorito side. Lehane comes into the Snake side 50. Casey does a good job yelling that he's in there. Wow, awesome that he moved. Jeremy Tebow thought he was still there, but he had moved to the Dorito side and just runs into a gun. But Casey also is taking a walk. So Patrick Lehane also gets shot out. So it looks to be a 3-on-2. Justin Tebow on the Dorito side, Billy Peters on the Snake side. Then Legion has the Dorito 3, the big Dorito in the middle. Justin Tebow just bunkers that Legion player coming on his side of the field and then snaps out Tyler Alt. This is a one-man Justin Tebow show going on right now. He's going to shoot the last player, so that right there is just bad communication where all three players are not looking in the right direction. It also was really good that Justin didn't take time. Everything he did was really quick over there and didn't give Legion time to see what he was doing. So again, good move, Justin Tebow. 3 quick kills to win a 2-on-3 versus Legion, who's now going to tie this match up with just over 5 minutes to go. He might be having some trouble breathing.
Point approved.
Hand on the hip.
1 minute.
All right, that match is all tied up, and we're going back to the Hustle D4 Anarchy match. Again, want to take this time, talk about our sponsors, Destroyer Lifestyle. Please, everybody, head over there. If you want one of these cool shirts that I'm wearing, you can order one on the website. 100% of the proceeds are going towards Cam's fight with leukemia. We took a really cool photo earlier today that had over 100 of the players in it. I got a response from Nicole that said that Twan and Cam saw it, and he was cool and happy about it. So thank you to all the players for taking part in that picture. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow with the D3 division. So again, we have Hustle, D4 on the red side. They're up 2-0 over Anarchy, that's on the blue side.
Game on.
Anarchy taking the Snake off the break. Hustle loses their Snake side corner off the break, so it's a 5-on-4 for Anarchy. Anarchy moves up to Snake 1. Hustle loses another player, so Anarchy is up 5-3. The 3 Hustle players are in the Dorito Tower, the Xbox, and he was in the home, but he is eliminated. 5-on-2 right now for Anarchy. Really dominating this point as the Xbox for Hustle is taken out. Good job here as all 5 Hustle are eliminated. All right, the deficit is cut in half. Hustle will go down or up still 2-1. Plenty of time, 5:11 on the game time. We're going to switch back to Legion and Bird Island. Legion will be on the red side. Bird Island will be on the blue.
Point approved. 1 minute.
This is a tied match with 5:31 to go. The winners of these 2 matches will go on to face Storm, as well as the Raptors, who got the bye in this quarterfinal round by having the best prelim scores. Storm having a perfect score in their 3 matches in the prelims, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0.
Seconds.
Again, we have Legion on the red-hand side. Derek Arsenault's back out there. Casey Martin. Looks like Hill. Aguar,
10 seconds.
potentially. Yep. And then number 87. Looks like he's trying to go snake off the break potentially here. Or
Game on.
just going right to the God. Derek Arsenault going into the Dorito 3 off the break. Aguar following up to the Dorito side wedge. Casey Martin staying in the home. It looks like Hill is in that Dorito tower. Bird Island Gang took the snake off the break. I think that's Keegan. Justin Perry looks to be in the home. Hill takes the first walk for Legion. I think that's Mitch White that's over in the Dorito 2. See Derek Arsenault's going to try and get some quick shots to even this score up. Right now, Bird Island is up 5-4 in bodies. Jeremy Tebow comes up to the Dorito side wedge, matching Aguar. Tebow's looking, Jeremy's looking like he's having gun troubles. This looks to be Barry, number 87 for Legion. Barry gets a nice shot in on the snake player for Bird Island. A bomb went off for Legion on their side of the field. I think that bomb was Jeremy Tebow. So Bird Island Gang with 3 bodies alive.
Towel. Towel.
Legion is going to concede.
Point approved.
Bird Island is going to go up 2-1 with 3:29 remaining. I was too busy watching what was going on in the snake and just missed Jeremy Tebow make a good move down that Dorito side. Hopefully you guys caught that. I only saw the destruction. He came from the Dorito to the first Dorito wedge to the second Dorito wedge and then just launched. All right, Anarchy having a solid point in that last one is now looking to try and
30
tie it up.
seconds.
Looks like Schreifer, Miller, Suchi, Wineclaw all making their way out there. Maybe Holton, yep. Will be
20
5
seconds.
for Anarchy. Hustle D4 looks like most of their players coming out same, 23, 24, 25. So I'm sure
10
Grant,
seconds.
Perot. We'll see how Hustle reacts to having lost that 1 point, but they're still up 2-1, 5:11 left on the clock.
Game on.
Anarchy's going right for the snake, and they make it alive. Anarchy loses their back home player, Ben Schreifer, that's just sitting back there, ghosting that bunker. It looks like a trade. No trade. Hustle player shoots out the Anarchy player. That was the 5th bounce that I've seen for sure on the paint today. It's just a little too hot out, a little too muggy. The 5-star is just a tad bit more bouncy than I've seen it this year. Nice shot right there from the snake player from Hustle. They're now up 5-2 in this point. I think you're going to see Anarchy concede.
Towel. Towel.
That's a good towel there by Anarchy. Got to give themselves as much time as possible. Hustle's going to go up 3-1, but still 4:05 left on the game time.
1
So
minute.
a good concede by Anarchy. Great point by Hustle. Gonna come back to this New England Legion and Bird Island Gang. 3:29 on the clock. Big point right here, given how much time's left. Bird Island wins this one. They're going to be up 2 probably with under 2 minutes left, so Legion really needs to win this point to have a chance to win this match. Legion's going out with Roy Santos, Hill, Aguirre,
20
Arsenal, and Tyler Alt. Bird Island Gang. It's got Tortison, looks like Mitch White,
10 seconds.
Keegan, Justin Tebow, and Jeremy Tebow. So mixing up lines maybe, or is they spinning the same line, but
Game on.
5-on-5 breakout. Bird Island Gang is in the God Bunker, the home, the Snakeside Can, the Dorito in the center of the field, as well as the Dorito Tower. Legion is all the way up into the second wedge of the Doritos, looking inside. James Tortison takes Snake 1. Legion's also in the God Bunker, the home, the Dorito in the center, as well as the Dorito Tower. I think that's Derek Arsenal in the Dorito Tower, maybe Tyler Alt in the Dorito in the center. Five alive for both teams. Bird Island is in the Snake. Justin Tebow's in the home, really trying to keep Roy Santos out of the Snake, who's currently in the God Bunker. First body to drop is Hill from Legion, and then a big bite right there by Mitch White up to the Dorito 3. Oh, I think that's Mitch White. Might be Jeremy Tebow, actually. Another Legion player coming off. Bird Island Gang is in control right now. Jimmy Tortison's in the 50, comes out snapping. Nice move there by Legion player that's in the Dorito, shooting out the Snake 1. Really freeing Jimmy up now to turn the field. He's going to be shooting back at that Dorito Tower. So you got Derek Arsenal, maybe Tyler Alt. Only 2 players left for Legion, while Jeremy Tebow is in the Dorito 3. James Tortison's in the Dorito 50. Keegan is all the way up to the can. Tyler Alt's coming out. I think you're going to see a concession by Legion. 5-on-1 now. Derek Arsenal coming down.
60 seconds.
No concession from the Legion, so it looks like they're just going to walk it in. Potentially wait until under 10 seconds. Nope. Okay, now Legion's going to towel with 45 seconds. So Bird Island Gang is up 2 with 45 seconds left. It's going to take a minor miracle for Legion to come back with that 2-point deficit with 45 seconds. Now back to this match. Hustle D4 and Anarchy with 4:05 left. Hustle is up 2. Plenty of time for Anarchy to come back. However, if they lose this point, I would say the match is over. So you can't go down 3 with this little time left. So Anarchy's going to have to put something together, get a point on the board, leave themselves, right around that 2 minutes, a little less than 2 minutes to tie it up. So that's what they're looking to do. Hopefully they have a play drawn up that's going to enable them to get a point in 2 minutes. And then we've got Hustle down here that's trying to do the exact opposite. They can put a point on the board. They are going to punch their ticket to the semifinals. So Hustle now is on the red side of the field, and Anarchy's on the blue.
Game on.
Anarchy's in the snake, Hustle's in the snake. Hustle player putting pressure on the home and then moves up into the snake 2 inside to match the Anarchy player. Hustle's also in the Xbox, the Dorito Tower, the home, and the Dorito Snakeside can. Anarchy's in the Snakeside can, the home. Hustle loses their first player out of the snake. Oh, we might be looking at, hopefully that player's not hit. Yes, he is. That's a penalty on Anarchy, and it's a well-deserved one. And that's going to put them down to 3 players. Hustle's now at 4 players, so 4 on 3 for Hustle. And we have another elimination from Anarchy, so it's going to be 4-2 for Hustle. Hustle now into the snake, and he's eliminated. Good cross shot by the Anarchy player in the Dorito 2. The last 2 Anarchy players are on the Dorito side of the field. Hustle made a maneuver over here to the snake side can to fill it in. Hustle still up 3 on 2 in this point, and also 3 on 1 in the match. 2:40 left in the match as well in game time. Hustle down crawls to the snake 2. They're also in the Dorito 2 and the Xbox.
Towel.
We have a towel now. So Anarchy's gone down by 3 points with 2:18 to go. Again, similar to the other match that we're cutting back to. It's all but a miracle or a formality for Hustle to lose that match, as well as Bird Island to lose this one. But Legion's going to come out, see if they can score a point in 20, 25 seconds and give themselves a chance. Casey Martin coming out, for Legion. Barry, Alt, Arsenal.
30 seconds.
Bird Island Gang, looks like Billy
20
Peters,
seconds.
Justin Perry, Keegan, Justin Eddy, and Anthony Nicoli.
10 seconds. Game on.
Obviously keep staying tuned as we're going to go into the semifinals right after these 2 matches are completed. Legion losing 2 bodies. Bird Island losing 1, so it's a 4 on 3. Derek Arsenal doing some damage over there while he's still down. Legion loses another body. Arsenal is eliminated. Bird Island just looking to wind the clock down. There's at least 2 Bird Island, maybe 3 alive. The one Legion player is just staying at home, so I'm assuming that is over. So this is going to end with Bird Island Gang moving on with a 3-1 victory over Legion.
Game finished.
Bird Island Gang will play one of either New England Storm and or Raptors. Storm and Raptors got the bye, having the best record in the prelims. Again, Storm had a perfect record of 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. So congratulations to Storm. We'll see them play the winner. So they'll either play Bird Island Gang or Hustle D4.
Thirty seconds.
The sun is back out. It is hot. Hot and sticky here in
Timeout.
Maynard, Massachusetts today. Looks like we're having a timeout. As you can see behind me, that Boston Paintball is the home to Team USA's training facility. We're going to have a layout practice August 18th through the 20th. They're dropping the layout for Paris for the last European event, and we will be practicing here. There's a lot of cost that goes into the program, so we do ask your support. If it's possible for you to look at Team USA Paintball, you can donate directly. We are a 501(c), so we can get that tax exempt for you guys. If you're willing on buying some product, we have some custom product. The goggle that you see there is a custom Team USA goggle. The goggle frame is all stars, and the woven strap is stripes. That comes with your choice of either a fluorite mirrored
30
lens
seconds.
or a rose gradient lens, as well as the face mask, ears, and hardware. So again, anything you can do, Team USA. Check out the
20
announcements
seconds.
of all the teams, because we have 5 really kick-ass teams. U16 and U19 won gold last year, so we're going back to defend. And this year we
30
have
seconds.
an all-star team of men's, women's, and masters. All right, so we have Hustle on the blue side there, up 4-1, 2:18 on the game clock.
Game on.
Anarchy's going to have to come out and come out fast. They do take tons of ground. D2, D3, Snake 2. Snake corner and Snake side can. Hustle loses 2 players quickly. So Anarchy's trying to make an argument for their comeback here. They do lose number 99 on the sideline. I don't know who that is. There's another player over there as well. Hustle's really looking to just kill time. If they can actually just kill even 45 seconds for every point, is still going to make it impossible for Anarchy to come back. Anarchy drops another player, but they're making really good noise down that Dorito side. Number 25. Nice. All right, they're going in, and they are hitting the buzzer. They're now going to be an X ball. So there's going to be a 2-minute break between. If Anarchy is clean, it'll be a 4-2
Approved.
with a 2-point deficit with 1:29. It's not impossible. I'm hoping that I can eat my words and we can make this a tie, maybe go into some overtime. I'm sure Alex right now, I don't even have to look, is shaking his head, going, what are you talking about, overtime? But yes, let's see some good paintball in this last 1:29. We are in X ball. So again, we are in the July month. The July month means summer camp. We have 2 spots left for the BKI summer camp, July 26th through the 30th. If you go to BKI Pro Paintball Camp, you can check out all the details, but it's a 5-day camp with 6 professors. We have Kyle Berry, Tyler Harmon, Kyle Spicker, Ryan Greenspan, Nick Laval, and Nick Slowiak all coming down with our chef, Michael Carmen. It's a great 5-day experience. I guarantee you'll leave a better player than you started. It's a great way to network with some of the pros, get in front of a lot of good players from across the country. If you're ever looking as a younger player to play on Team USA program, a lot of the professors at the summer camp are the ones that help Marcelo create the invite list to invite for tryouts. So it's really between the summer camp, the paintball combine, and when these professors have clinics that they're finding all this talent. Most of the men's, masters, and women's teams are picked from the pro division. So the WNXL team is literally an all-star team from the WNXL. So you've got Andrea Martinez from the Femmes, the Blanco sisters from Destiny, as well as Katie Kelly from Destiny. Then the 4 heroines of Alicia Valdivia, Alexis Laser, Krista Titus, and Jen Falk. So that team is going to be deadly over in the women's division, as well as the men's and masters team that we have chosen and put together.
Game on.
All right, we have Hustle on the red side, Anarchy on the blue. Another big bite by Anarchy. I like what they're doing here. They're at least trying to die on their swords. So Anarchy's coming out, moving down the field. Still 5-on-5 right now, so 1:15. You know, Anarchy is in the Snake 50. 2 or 3 guns from Hustle are looking cross. One of the Anarchy players is walking off.
60 seconds.
Hustle player has walked off. So 4-on-4. Wow, Wineclaw's coming right down. I don't know if he's clean or not, but that was an unbelievable gunfighting display. He's eliminated there. He takes 3 Hustle players with him, though. Schreifer tries to come down. Another player tries to come down. They trade. This might be a no point.
Game stopped.
And that is a no point with 27 seconds left. Hustle does what's necessary. The player that was in that Xbox had his head on a swivel and was just spinning back and forth, taking down bodies. He shot 3 bodies, all of which had an opportunity to blow open that game and bring it to 1 point with legitimately 45 seconds left on the clock, which would have given Anarchy a reasonable amount of time to tie this up. So great work by the player in the small Xbox that was in the center of the field to keep his head on a swivel and eliminating the last 3 players. So Hustle will be moving on. And 27 seconds of game time here. Again, this is the 2 minutes. We're at 4:39 in real time. We should hopefully be starting the next playoff game in about 10 minutes. That will be the semifinals. So the winners of this, which is Hustle, as well as Bird Island Gang, are now going to play Storm and Raptors, who got the bye. So the 4 teams that will be going on to the semis once again are Storm, Raptors, Hustle D4, and Bird Island Gang. So right after this match, stay tuned. In about 5 or 6 minutes, we'll be turning over to that semifinals. Again, if you're looking to improve your game, go to BKI Paintball.com. We have an online platform. For just $19 a month, you have access to almost 400 videos from some of the greatest professors this sport has ever seen. Not only are they great players, but they're great teachers. You can follow the online program and make yourself a very much a better improved player. All right, so we have Anarchy on the blue side. Some of them are coming out with no packs, so I like it. They're going to move forward here. 27 seconds on the game time. Hustle is up 4-2. Hustle just looking to hold off this last point here as Anarchy runs down the field. 2 players from Anarchy are alive up the center of the field. They do have to stop as the Hustle players have a decent cross going on. 15 seconds, Hustle player walks off the field. 1 Anarchy player walks off the field. All 3 of them are blocked up at the 50-yard line. Only 5 seconds left. They will not have enough time to go through. Time will expire. Hustle D4 will win. Bad form by Miller there. Real bad form. But anyway, Hustle will be going on 4-2. So congratulations, Hustle and Bird Island Gang winning their first round of the playoffs. And they will be playing the Storm and Raptors. So stay tuned. We're going to go to a commercial as we get the next round of the playoffs set up for you. Watching a movie? What is she on? All right. It's not hot out.
Hey, you're the one over here. Hey, let's go have it going over.
I was just fucking with you. I have to act like I wanted to. I know.
You gotta root for both teams.
If you want access to the best knowledge in paintball in order to elevate your game to the next level, BKI Paintball is definitely a program that you want to be involved with. BKI, which in this case is short for Best Knowledge in Paintball, is known for being an online platform with hundreds of video tutorials and lessons from a network of pro players called Professors. What you may not have known though is once a year BKI hosts a summer camp. This is an in-person event at Boston Paintball, which is about an hour outside of Boston. This event gives you 4 days of professional instruction from 6 professional players. I just got back and holy moly, it was quite the experience. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully being able to go next year. It definitely sells out super fast. If you guys want to learn more about BKI Paintball and the summer camp when it comes time to schedule that, you guys can check out the links.
There is no way in hell I am wearing a jacket.
I'm all for it. I'm shaving and everything. It's gonna be a real deal. Burgundy.
I was not prepared.
It doesn't sound like the master cylinder, but yeah. Okay, so can he get it locally? No.
3 minutes.
If you want access to the best knowledge in paintball in order to elevate your game to the next level, BKI Paintball is definitely a program that you want to be involved with. BKI, which in this case is short for Best Knowledge in Paintball, is known for being an online platform with hundreds of video tutorials and lessons from a network of pro players called Professors. What you may not have known though is once a year BKI hosts a summer camp. This is an in-person event at Boston Paintball, which is about an hour outside of Boston. This event gives you 4 days of professional instruction from 6 professional players. I just got back and holy moly, it was quite the experience. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully being able to go next year. It definitely sells out super fast. If you guys want to learn more about BKI Paintball and the summer camp when it comes time to schedule that, you guys can check out the link.
Live field! Semifinals! 2 more sets, boys. 2 more sets.
It's live. All right, we are 30 seconds to the point to the semifinal round here at NEXL Event 3. This is the D4 division. We've got Hustle from Canada on the red side. New England Storm on the blue side. New England Storm coming off of a perfect record in the prelims. 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. I believe that Hustle and Storm played earlier today. So this is a rematch. Colin Gruska going into the snake off the break into snake 2. Hustle player in the God checking his pack. Looks like we have 5 alive. We've got Hustle in the Xbox, Dorito Tower, home, snake can, and now God goes into snake 1. Storm has the home doubled up, and now they're in the D2. Go into the Dorito Tower. Hustle loses their snake player, but Storm loses Roy out of the Dorito side. So it is now, Storm is down to 2 players in the back. They just have AJ in the back center and Andy in the Dorito corner. Hustle loses their home. Number 16, Perot, I believe, is in the snake 50. AJ is way over the top. All right, so Hustle's got 3, it looks like 3 players, or is there one in the Dorito 4? Hustle for sure has the Dorito Tower, the the Xbox in the center, and the 50. Great shot there. All right, Storm is going to towel, giving themselves some time. Hustle D4, looking real good in that first point. 3 bodies alive, walking off for Hustle. We got some Go Hustle going on here. Host, please announce that the winning team will get a dry fit shirt from my side. I don't know what from my side means, but I will do that. The winning team will get a dry fit shirt.
30 seconds.
Also, the MVP of today, which is still going on in my brain, will get a Cam shirt similar to what I have on right here. I have those with me. Compliments of Destroyer Lifestyle. So again, if you're looking for some of your custom needs, buy local, Destroyer Lifestyle. All right, here's the other semifinal match. We have Bird Island Gang in the red side, Raptors on the blue. 2 teams that I would say are very similar in the sense that a lot of experience out here. Referees are checking. Mitch White is clean. 1 Raptor player is walking off. Bird Island, James Torterson is in the snake. The Raptors are in God. Now God moves to snake 1. So Raptors are in snake 1. The home, the small Xbox, as well as the Dorito side tower. We got James Torterson here in the snake 1. Trying to wrap and shoots the home right in the face. Good shot, Jimmy. Bird Island Gang has all 5 bodies alive. They have the Dorito 2. They also shoot out the corner. So it's a 5-on-2, I believe. So I think it's just the Xbox for the Raptors and the snake 1. Bird Island has the snake side can, the snake 1, the home, the Dorito 2, as well as the Dorito tower. Torterson moves over to the outside to snake 2, the mini W. Justin moves out of the home into the Dorito. The Raptors move out of the Xbox and into the Dorito side wedge. Tortosin now is wrapping the outside of the 50, and the Raptors will concede. Bird Island Gang with 10:38 will go up 1-0. I'm sorry, 10:38's this time, but around the same amount of time. Exactly the same amount of time. So I did see it twice. So 10:38 on both matches. Hustle D4 is up 1-0, as well as Bird Island Gang is up 1-0. So Hustle will come out on the blue side of the field. Again, Hustle is from Canada. They make the trek down for each one of the events, so we do appreciate them making that voyage.
30 seconds.
Then we have Storm D4 over here as well. Looks like Dunderdale, Brewer. Looks like Matt Young's going to be out there. AJ.
20 seconds.
I have to assume Colin. Yep, Colin.
Seconds.
On paper, this might be the 5 best that Storm can put out. They're down 1-0. So Coach Callahan's digging deep. See if Hustle here. Colin goes to the snake wide. AJ and Dunderdale double up the home. Hustle does a great job as well getting to the God. They're in the God home. Snake can. Dorito side. God goes into Snake 1. They're also in the Xbox. 5 alive for Hustle. 5 alive for Storm. Storm still has the home doubled up. Matt Young is in the Snake side can. Dunderdale gets out of home and is now in the Dorito in the center of the field. Hustle is moving up. They're now in the Baby Dorito. Roy Brower makes a big bite up into the Dorito 2. Collins wrapping and trying to get a shot in on the Snake side can. It's a well-played match here. Matt Young leaves the Snake side can, goes up through the inside of the Snake, and is in the inside Snake 2. Referee going in on a Hustle player that's in the Xbox. Calls him clean. Matt Young is looking down the highway, this tunnel between the inner Snake here, looking to see if anybody's there before he goes across. He's listening for that gunfire to see where that inner Snake is. Collins trying to make a move, and he does. He's now in the Snake 2, playing the outside. So Storm has 2 players in the Snake. Matt Young looking, taking some shots at the home bunker. They go out to the Snake corner there. Hustle does lose their Dorito player. They trade. Matt Young trades with a Hustle player, so it's a 4-on-3 for Storm. Hustle is in the Snake corner as well as the Snake side can. That might be the only 2, unless there is another Hustle player. Looks like the Snake corner is gone as well. There's a chance that it's a 4-on-1. Nope, there's the other Hustle. He was in there, so it is a 4-on-1 now. And he is eliminated. Four alive for Storm. Looking to tie this up. About 7.5 probably on the clock, the time that they hang this. Storm looking, and it is approved. So that's a great match that we're seeing there between Hustle and Storm.
1 minute.
These semifinal matches are going to go back and forth most likely. Bird Island Gang is up 1-0 over the Raptors. Again, I said that they have similar team makeup. A lot of veterans on these teams. Bird Island Gang has played together longer. You know, as the Outlaws, they played together last year. They had a different name. I can't even remember it, but it's really a majority of them are the Outlaws. I think this is Jimmy Tortison's first year with them. He's a great pickup for them. But it looks like Justin Eddy, Mitch White, James Torteson, Keegan,
seconds.
and Jeremy Tebow are coming out this point. So they're very deep, playing almost 2 full lines.
10 seconds.
Raptors look like they have Matt Jones, Ron Wong, Justin Hollis, maybe Sean D'Onofrio.
Game on.
No, that's Lee St. Pierre over on that Dorito side. Justin Hollis is in snake 2. James Torteson goes into snake 1. Ron Wong moves up to the Dorito side wedge. Bird Island Gang has the Dorito 2. That's probably Mitch White over there. Lee St. Pierre is taking the walk for the Raptors. So is Justin Hollis. So it's a 5-on-3 right now for Bird Island Gang. Raptors have the Dorito side wedge where Ron Wong is trying to make his way out. James Torteson comes up to the inside center. Ron Wong is now on the Dorito side wedge on the 45-yard line. Raptor players are still in the Dorito side tower as well as the snake side can. It's a 5-on-3 for Bird Island Gang. They are up 1-0, about 9.5 remaining in the match. I would say Bird Island Gang is probably 1 elimination away from a concession. And there it is. Matt Jones taking the walk out of the tower. I would think that you'd want to see a concession from the Raptors. Down 1-0 already. That is another one. Ron Wong's coming out. So it's a 5-on-1. Hopefully the Raptors won't need this time later on in the match. And he's eliminated.
Towel.
There's a
Towel.
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 About 30 seconds too late in my opinion, but like I said, hopefully that 30 seconds doesn't matter. So right now you've got a 2-0 lead for Bird Island Gang over the Raptors, and we're moving back to this set. Just reading some of these comments. I'm being told that Jimmy Torteson is an OG Outlaw back in 2013, so I stand corrected. I know he did go and play with a couple other teams, maybe the Misfits, but it's great that Jimmy's back with them. All right, so we have Hustle on the red side of the
20
field,
seconds.
Storm on the blue. Great match here, 1-1, 7:38 left in game time.
10 seconds. Game on.
Colin Gruska takes the snake off the break. He's on the inside, trying to shoot that's who he's trying to shoot, the snake side can. Right down the highway from the snake. Matt Young does a good job following him up. The snake side can is filled by Hustle. So it's a 5-on-4 right now for Storm. Matt Young is now going into the snake 50. Hustle moving down to the Dorito side 2. So they're in the Dorito 2, the Xbox, the snake side can, and the snake 1. Hustle jumps across from the snake 1 on the outside to the snake 1 on the inside. They know where he is. They're calling it out. Hustle loses their Xbox player, but Matt Young is shot as well. So it's a 4-on-3. Storm now has snake 1 on the inside, Dorito 2 and snake side can. Looks like Roy is making his way down the Dorito side and matching him up on the Dorito side too. AJ is in the snake side can, and I don't know if that's Andy, but one Storm player, nope, it looks like Dunderdale, went from the Dorito side tower into this Dorito side wedge. Again, it's a 1-1 game. 6 minutes left. Hustle players eliminated. I think this is Colin here. He's eliminating 2 players from the Hustle side. They're going to concede.
Tower.
So Colin really broke that open with 2 quick kills on the Snake side. Colin is probably making an argument for me to be the MVP of this event. See how far Storm can go on the back of Colin. But right now I feel like he's played the most consistent. He's done the most damage overall. That MVP is going to get one of these Cam Crew jerseys. So courtesy of Destroy a Lifestyle. If you want to make a donation and support Cam's fight, please go to destroyalifestyle.com and purchase one of these great tech tees in support of Cam. Again, I want to thank the players this morning that took that big picture. We got to send it to Cam.
20 seconds.
We're going to do the same thing tomorrow. So for all the D3 players that are watching, we're going to try and capture a photo at 8:30, right after the first, at 9 o'clock, right after the first match. So we're going to play a single match at 8:30, and right before the split deck matches start, we're going to get a picture all together. All right, you got the Raptors on the blue side, Bird Island gang on the red. Oh, Raptor player gets eliminated right off the bat. So Bird Island is up 5-4. Justin Hollis is up in the Snake 2. Raptors come out to the Snake side can. Looks like that's Matt Jones, I think, in the Xbox small little square. Justin Hollis jumps across to the brick on the 50 on the Snake side, and there's also a Raptor player in the Dorito 2. Bird Island has the Dorito Tower, home, Snake side can, Snake 1. I believe they also have the Dorito in the center potentially, or the Dorito 2. Trying to find that last Bird Island gang. Referees coming in to check Justin Hollis. They call out a kill from the Snake side can. So it's a 4-on-4 right now. Raptors really need this point. They can't go down 3-0. Bird Island is in the Dorito 2. So the Dorito 2, the Dorito Tower, the home, and Snake 1 is where Bird Island has their 4 players. The Raptors have Dorito 2, the Xbox small little box in the center, Snake 1 on the inside, as well as the Snake 50 on the outside. Justin Perry moves over the Snake side can. Raptors don't need to rush. They don't need to push into anybody's guns. They need to coordinate a nice even push here. They win this point with even 3 or 4 minutes on the clock. It's going to be plenty of time. They just can't lose this point. I think this is Jeff Colstring on Snake 2 on the inside. Justin Hollis on the outside. Pat Lahane over here in Snake 1, looking to catch Justin Hollis in the Snake 50. Matt Jones, defensive retreat. Goes from the Xbox back to the big Dorito. Oh man, it looks like he got shot on that on the way back. So Raptors now are down 4-3 to Bird Island. Justin Perry smelling some blood in the water, but Mitch they take Mitch out of the Doritos as well. Nice shot there by Patrick Lahane. Justin Perry walks into a gun, so it's now a 2-on-2. Or no, a 2-on-2. So we have Bird Island in the little W. Raptors are in the Dorito 3. Anthony Nicoli's coming down the Dorito side for Bird Island. Jeff Colstring is right here. A little too noisy, so those guys swap. I think we're going to see a no point. Oh, no, Anthony Nicoli's going to shoot Oxley, I believe. and go in for a potential 3-0. He's checking himself real quick. No reason for him to hit the buzzer, but he's going to.
Base.
And we got a
Point
clean.
approved.
So Bird Island is going to go up 3-0 over the Raptors.
1 minute.
That point went back and forth, but that's going to be a tough comeback right now. Up 3-0. So we got some support for Bird Island here. And Storm. But these matches are far from over. Definitely this match. Storm only up 1 point, 2-1 over Hustle. Looks like Coach Callahan
30 seconds.
is putting back in Gruska, Dunderdale, Matt Young, Roy, and AJ. So the same 5 that have played the last
12
at least 2
seconds.
points. Hustle D4 will now be on the blue side.
seconds.
Again, plenty of time. 5:55 left on the clock. This is just a great match right here.
Game on.
All right, Colin is eliminated. Matt Young coming over on the Snake side. Storm is still doubled up in home. AJ's coming over now to the Snake side can. Both Snake players for Storm are eliminated, so it's 5-3 now for Hustle. Referees coming in on the Dorito side attacker. That's probably Roy. Good job by Hustle right now, controlling the real estate, the pace. AJ is making his way up into the Snake. Good shot there on the Snake 50. AJ's taking it right over, trying to get the Snake. Let's see if he got the shot on that player in the Snake side can. He had him dead to rights. So if he didn't shoot him, unfortunately, that was his opportunity to really even things up. Still in great position. AJ's in the Snake 50. Hustle players in the Snake side can. They're in the home, and they're in the Xbox, and they're in the Dorito 2. So it's a 3-on-4 for Storm. He eliminates another player, so it's now a 3-on-3. AJ's really trying to put pressure on that Dorito player. He eliminates him as well, just overpowering players right now. Communicating really well. Only one Hustle left. AJ just taking all 4 players.
Tower.
He just turned a 4-on-3, a 3-on-4 in his disadvantage and just mowed coming down this Snake side.
1 minute.
Hustle needed to make an adjustment there to get a gun over on this lane. Hustle had command, and AJ really turned the field on them. So great individual point by AJ on that one. Hustle's going to need to really come back and regroup. They had that point. They were up 5-on-3. So, again, great individual play there by AJ to put them up 3-1 over Hustle. We're going to come back to this
30
Bird
seconds.
Island. 30 seconds to the point. Bird Island is up 3-0, commanding lead over the Raptors. 5 minutes left. There is a 4-point mercy
20
rule, so Raptors cannot lose at this point. Realistically, they can't lose another point. With only 5 minutes left, the only chance they have of tying up is to win out. So they would
10
have to win
seconds.
3 points in a row in 5 minutes to tie this thing up. So Bird Island gang's in good shape. Raptors need this point, so here we go.
Game on.
Bird Island does take ground. They try to take the Dorito 2. Looks like they are successful. They also take the Snakeside can, the God Bunker, the home, and the Dorito side tower. So 5 alive on both squads. The Raptors have the Xbox in the center, the Dorito in the center, the home, the Snakeside can, as well as Snake 2 on the outside. Justin Hollis is probing. Bird Island gang does have 3 guns shooting at Justin right now. There is an opportunity for the Raptors to move up the center if they want to. I think they could take the center box, the big brick in the center, pretty easily. James Torgerson takes the snake one on the inside. I think Matt Jones is probing to look from that Xbox, but now he's got a problem because James Torgerson's looking inside. So if he tries to come up through there, I think James has got him. Oh, yep. James Torgerson picks him up there. As I was saying, that was tough. He had the opportunity earlier, but as soon as James moved into the snake one, looking inside, he was going to have a hard time. I could see his body language wanted to come up there. It was the right move. It was just a little too late. Justin Hollis is looking and probing as well, trying to get a shot in on this snake side can. As soon as Justin shoots his gun, I think you're going to see James Torgerson come and trade with him. I don't know if that was the home, but a nice shot going in on Justin. Justin's asking for a paint check. Unfortunately, when asking for that check, he gave his position away. Torgerson came up and really put two right on his temple. Bird Island Gang's in great position right now with 5 alive, only 3 Raptors left. Jimmy's looking, he's looking at this bunker right here, the God bunker. That's his next shot. I think that's Jeff Colstring. That's really tucked in tight. He didn't see Jimmy move. Really good move by Jimmy. Justin Tebow also made the adjustment to come up the center, but he's being eliminated. Jimmy shoots another one, Sean D'Onofrio, and he's looking to shoot the last Raptor. It's a 3-on-1 right now for Bird Island. Jimmy's behind him. He got shot. He's asking, you know, where the rest of his players are. Here they come. I think that is Mitch White and Keegan, which will be the last 2. Don't know if they're going to wait for time or if one of them is going to hit, but either way, this match is over. So Bird Island Gang has punched their ticket to the finals. You're going to see Bird Island Gang face the winner of Hustle and Storm D4. They are going to hit. I think that is Mitch White. And looks like they're going to say he's good.
Point approved.
So congratulations to Bird Island Gang. They're moving on to the finals.
1 minute.
Also, congratulations to the Raptors getting this far. I'm sure they're not going to be happy with playing for 3rd and 4th, but that was a good match. We're now switching to Storm and Hustle D4. 4 minutes left. They're down by 2. It really comes down to Hustle again, can't lose a point. Plenty of time to score 2 points and tie this up, but losing one more pretty much puts it out of reach. Hustle is going to be on your red side. New England Storm is going to be on the blue side.
20 seconds.
It's been a sunny, hot day. One more set left after this for the referees. The finals, as well as the consolation game for 3rd and 4th, will be played right after this. This match is now going to be an X ball. 4:05. Again, Storm's on the blue side, Hustle's on the red. Hustle coming out wide in the snake side. Storm does lose a player off the break. I think that's Colin Gruska. Matt Young trying to come in on the snake side. So it's a 5-on-4 for Hustle. Good job here. I think it's Perot. It's going to come up into the snake. Trying to get AJ. Definitely trying to get AJ sleeping in there, but AJ's playing pretty tight in that snake can. That would be a big kill if Perot can get him. He definitely tried. Referee's going in and checking him. He's playing a little too big, though. Matt Young tried to get him. Good move by the second Hustle player. I think this is Coughlin that's coming in behind him. Storm still in good shape. They got the Dorito in the center. They got D2. AJ has just moved up to the God bunker. Matt Young is in the Snake 1 on the outside. So again, Hustle doesn't need to really rush. They like to leave themselves at least a good minute and a half. So they have to start thinking about where they're going to push through on the field, because you don't want to play a non-traditional point to tie it up if you don't have to. Oh, bad death out of the Snake can. I think that was Matt Young that shot the Snake can. Roy tries to come down and trade, but doesn't. So it's a 4-on-3 for Hustle, but they need to do something quick. They need to try and hang in the next 45 seconds. They're having a conversation here. I think this is, again, Pirot and Coughlin, but sitting back here is not going to do much for them. They are having a good conversation of saying who's on me and who's not, but they need to put something together here. Oh, Hustle loses their Dorito player, so it's a 3-on-3. Oh my God. I think their own player just shot both of their Hustle players out of the Snake. Then now is only one Hustle player left. I mean, I'm not 100% positive, but I am 99.9% positive that the last Hustle player that's running off the field right now just shot both of their own players in the Snake. So, yeah. Bird Island Gang, that one is over, so we'll go skip to the next one. They're going to be an X ball, and a huge mistake by Hustle. The player that was in the X box shoots out the two players that were in the Snake. And that all but sealed the deal. So with a minute and a half or whatever's left on that match, Hustle is down 3. Really not enough time on the clock to come back from 3. So unless some miracle happens on behalf of Hustle, you're going to see Bird Island Gang and Storm D4. So we just saw a rematch of the two winners, because Storm won the last event, Hustle won the first event, and now you're going to see a rematch of last event's finals, I believe. I want to say it was Bird Island Gang and Storm. I could be wrong. Having a little technical difficulty right now, changing over to the other match. But here we go. You can put 1 minute on that if you can. And New England Storm is now up 4-1 with a minute 31 over Hustle.
Game stopped. 30 seconds.
All right, New England Storm.
30, guys, 30.
20 seconds. Timeout.
That was bad, bro. You got blown up on your feet.
All righty, so we got a little bit over a minute to the point. We got Storm 4, Hustle 1. Minute and a half on the clock.
1 minute.
A big turn of events. I don't know if a lot would have happened, because it didn't look like Hustle was putting something together that could break open that last point. But it was a 3-on-3, and their own player shot 2 of them. And it quickly became a 3-on-1, which ended the point. But you would much rather be in a 3-2 with under a minute to go than to be down 3 with a minute and a half. So Storm is going to be on the red side. Again, Hustle, you can tell by their body language. They look a little defeated.
20 seconds.
Just a bad way to end up right there. But 4-1, Storm, minute 30, 10 seconds to the point.
10 seconds.
We're going to quickly be going to finals right after this, so there'll be a 5-6 minute break in between these, and we'll be going right to the final set.
Game on.
And Hustle trying to go Fire on the D side, and Storm takes one of them out. Storm also loses a body off of the Snake side, so it's a 4-on-4. A minute and 15. Hustle's probing, comes out of the home into the God bunker. So Hustle right now is Snake heavy.
60
Two of them
seconds.
go into the Snake with 60 seconds. The furthest on the Dorito side is the Xbox. Referee is coming to check the Xbox. 45 seconds left in this match. AJ is trying to come down. He's eliminated. I think there's only one Storm player left, maybe 0. All right, we got one in the Dorito Tower. Really just needs to tuck in and guard, there we go, guard the flag. He doesn't need to even look Dorito side. He's eliminated. It doesn't matter. This will be the last point played.
Base.
Hustle D4 will end up going down 4-2 to New England Storm. Congratulations to Hustle
Point approved.
getting this far, but they will be playing in the Consolation game coming up.
Game time finished. Game finished.
So Hustle will be playing for 3rd and 4th against the Raptors. And we have Bird Island Gang playing against Storm in the finals. So stay tuned. We'll be back here in about 5 or 6 minutes. Going to commercial break.
Hustle and Storm.
If you want access to the best knowledge in paintball in order to elevate your game to the next level, BKI Paintball is definitely a program that you want to be involved with. BKI, which in this case is short for Best Knowledge in Paintball, is known for being an online platform with hundreds of video tutorials and lessons from a network of pro players called Professors. What you may not have known though is once a year BKI hosts a summer camp. This is an in-person event at Boston Paintball, which is about an hour outside of Boston. This event gives you 4 days of professional instruction from 6 professional players. I just got back and holy moly, it was quite the experience. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully being able to go next year. It definitely sells out super fast. If you guys want to learn more about BKI Paintball and the summer camp when it comes time to schedule that, you guys can check out the links. If you want access to the best knowledge in paintball in order to elevate your game to the next level, BKI Paintball is definitely a program that you want to be involved with. BKI, which in this case is short for Best Knowledge in Paintball, is known for being an online platform with hundreds of video tutorials and lessons from a network of pro players called Professors. What you may not have known though is once a year BKI hosts a summer camp. This is an in-person event at Boston Paintball, which is about an hour outside of Boston. This event gives you 4 days of professional instruction from 6 professional players. I just got back and holy moly, it was quite the experience. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully being able to go next year. It definitely sells out super fast. If you guys want to learn more about BKI Paintball and the summer camp when it comes time to schedule that, you guys can check out the links.
What are we going to talk about?
30 seconds.
We are starting the finals and the consolation games. We're going to start with a consolation for third and fourth. We have the Raptors on the red side, Hustle on the blue.
20 seconds.
Can I tell you how excited they are to play for third and fourth?
I don't know.
So excited.
I asked them at the captain's meeting. They made a vote.
They voted at the beginning of the
30
season,
seconds.
too. They love playing for third and fourth.
Love playing for third and fourth when they're not playing.
When they're not playing for third and fourth. That is a valid point, Alex.
20 seconds.
Nice little breeze just went through.
So this is for third and fourth, and then who do we
10
have for first and
seconds.
second? We have Bird Island Gang and Storm for playing for first and second after this.
I
one, right?
believe that's a rematch from last event.
Ooh.
It'd be nice if we looked that up.
Okay, I can do
Game
that.
on.
That's why I'm here. I'm just here for stats, not for knowledge.
All right, Hustle loses their Dorito side corner. Raptors have 5 alive. Hustle loses another player as well, so they're down to 3. Raptors are in the Dorito 2. Hustle, number 21, is, I think that's Coughlin, is in the Snake 2 on the inside looking for that Dorito shot. Raptors have 2 in the Doritos, 1 in the little baby Dorito, 1 in the Dorito 2. Then they have Home, Snake Can, as well as the God Bunker. Coughlin moves across to the Snake 50. The 3 remaining Hustle are in Home, the mini Xbox in the center of the field, and then Coughlin here on the 50. Shoots out. Good shot right there, shooting out the Snake side can for the Raptors.
I think they might prefer if you call them the stupid dinosaur team.
I'm gonna go with no on that one.
That's what it says on their jerseys. Oh, that's right. You can't see what it says on their jerseys.
So they're playing the bounce shot right now. They're trying to bounce off of that inner W to hit the pack of Coughlin. So he's doing a good job of not playing the end of that bunker. You really can't play the end when people are in certain positions and angles to be able to bounce it in off that Snake 2 inside W.
Definitely got some rub going on.
Hustle player moves from the Snake side can into the Snake 1. Raptor player playing the outside of that Dorito side wedge. Raptor player also comes into the Snake 1, fires into the ground, which is not the greatest move because it kind of gives your spot away.
It is always astounding from an observation standpoint how much they can't hear that you think that they'll hear.
It's not that they can't, it's what they should and shouldn't hear. If someone is like 6 feet from you and they shoot their gun, you should be able to discern
Yeah.
that that's 6 feet from you.
I guess that's kind of how I mean it, is that it doesn't always play out the way you think it's gonna, or it should, with sound.
Raptor player is eliminated from the Dorito. Now a 3-on-3. Good move
Gonna
here
get
by the
dicey
Raptor
right
player
here,
coming
right here.
inside.
He's gonna, yep,
And
that's a trade.
it's being called a trade, but I feel like the Raptor player did have the jump on him. This might be a 1-on-1. Nope, 2-on-1.
Down the D side.
Raptors, I think that's Oxley.
Towel. Towel.
And Hustle's going to concede that point.
So I did the research, and it is not a rematch. It was actually UGK and Storm in the last event.
All right, so who do we have? So how did Bird Island Gang
1
finish
minute.
last event?
Bird Island Gang finished 4th in the last event. Yes, 4th in the last event.
Okay.
UGK finished 2nd. Storm won the last event, and Hustle took, I'm sorry, who took 3rd? Anarchy took 3rd.
All right, so we're getting ready for the finals. This is the finals for Event 3, Division D4.
30 seconds.
Bird Island Gang is on the red side of the field. Storm is on the blue. I do feel that Storm has
30
played the best
seconds.
paintball today, so let's see how Bird Island can match up against that.
10 seconds.
A lot of experience out there. Looks like we have Jeremy Tebow, Mitch, Billy Peters, James Tortison, and Keegan.
Ooh, like it.
Game on.
Storm pulls up short, shorter than they usually do. Collins and the God. There's a little different lineup. It looks like Chris Martin, I think, is behind Colin.
Doubled up at home with Bird Island spread across.
Roy tries to get into the Dorito too. And then I think that's Andy that's bumped out behind him in the Dorito tower.
Andy's having a day today.
Collins having a rough playoff so far. Yeah, that one good point. Mitch is also taking a walk, so we got a 4-on-4. Jimmy's into snake 1 on the inside, looking for that inside kill.
I heard a hit out of somewhere.
There's still 4 Bird Island. Looks like there's only 3 Storm. So AJ is in the snake side can. Roy is in the Dorito 2, and Andy is in the Dorito side tower. Tortison takes the walk, so a 3-on-3. Billy Peters is in the home. Looks like Jeremy Tebow is in the Dorito tower, and Keegan is in the can.
It's real quiet on the Bird Island side. There we go.
This is a good move here by Keegan. I was just going to say, see who gets in the snake first.
And AJ, we just lost AJ on the Storm side.
So Andy comes back over here to the home. Jeremy moves up to the Dorito 2. Keegan's probing for a shot on that home bunker. Now he's looking for Roy over on the Dorito side.
They're gonna lose. No. That looked like a hit from here.
Now Roy's playing, playing bigger right now. He has to try and
Towel. 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 Point approved.
Guess I was wondering, you're in a 3-on-1, why you ain't just throwing away the body, you know what I mean? Just go.
1 minute.
Take care of it, get it done.
I mean, he was battling pretty good there. I would have liked him maybe to stay on one player and just try to make it a 2-on-1. But, I mean, your probability of winning a 3-on-1 against 3 people that know what they're doing is real low. And Bird Island did execute that 3-on-1 very well. So I'm okay with that concession. Why let your player just get smoked when you're probably going to
No,
spin,
I don't mean
Roy?
that. I mean, with a 3-on-1, you know what I mean? Why isn't one of the Bird Island guys
30
just running down
seconds.
and just taking out the body? You know it, you know?
Yeah.
Than me, I'm just going.
Well, I mean, it is the playoffs. Hopefully the referees are in good position, so you better hope that you're not going
20
to
seconds.
either throw your body away
Yeah.
or try and really be like, oh, I'm going to trade, and then all of a sudden you get a major penalty and the other team wins. So I was happy that Bird Island did it
10
correctly.
seconds.
So we got a 1-0 Bird Island is up, and now we've got Raptors and Hustle. Raptors is up 1-0 in this consolation game for 3rd and 4th.
Game on.
Hustle goes out to the snake side corner. Crawling right into the snake.
Oh, they just lost home for sure. He's definitely hit.
All right, Raptors lose their God bunker, but then the snake side can goes into the snake.
Wow. .53 is the call on the field, but I think we just lost another Raptor player.
One second.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, we got probably a technical timeout here. We're going to need to fill up some bunkers. Yeah.
Point is good.
Point approved. 1 minute.
Yeah, I got you.
Going to blow up the start station on the blue side as well as a couple bunkers. The sun has come in and out. Makes a big difference on the inflation of the bunkers.
Sun is something that we haven't seen much of in the last 2 months. But when we see it, we see it.
Just let me know when you're ready for 30 seconds, Dan.
So if you're Sean, what are you calling out here for the Storm to get back that point?
I would challenge the guns of Alpha Gang and try to get Colin in the snake.
Bird Island gang.
I'm sorry, yeah, Bird Island Gang.
We have a good crew out here today.
Yeah, today's a long day. You got 14 teams playing on one field, so it's a 10-hour day.
It's hot.
This is the last set. Probably about 15 more minutes, and this will be done. So those guys have definitely put in 10 hours when it all comes down.
Sobe. What's up, Sobe?
All right, so we have Storm on the red side. We have Burden on the blue. 9 minutes, plenty of time here. Yep, we're good.
Take it down at 30.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds.
So now you got Matt Young, Colin Gruska, AJ,
Game on.
Dunderdale. So Colin's quickly right across, gonna look down the alleyway. If he doesn't see anything, he's probably gonna see him pop. Matt Young is probably gonna do this, get out to the snake one as soon as he can as well.
He was move out of home.
So now it's, if Colin can connect with like a quick shot on the snake can, that's what he's going to be looking to do. And Keegan's pretty big in there right now. He's definitely playing like there's nobody in that snake.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Colin can get a shot on him.
Definitely haven't heard the call. There's no paint coming this way.
I think Colin's a little scared right now. He's playing a little scared. Yep, there's the shot. There we go. So now it's kill 2. It's
All 3 guns are turned on snake side.
good job. Good job by Colin reading the body's coming off.
Yep, we have 3 left on the field for Bird Island. And we
Came out into a gun though. So now it's a 4-on-3. Matt Young shoots out to Billy Peters. Four on 1, so that eliminates everybody.
Towel. 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 Weight approved. 1 minute.
Yeah, so you asked, you know, what I think Sean should do and what I thought he was going to do is exactly what he did do,
Yep.
which is challenge those off the shots. Colin is super fast. He slides early. He slides and runs low. He's got a really high percentage of getting in there early. And even though he died out of that bunker a little bit sloppier than I'd like to see him die, he made the big kill on the Snakeside can. As well as somebody shot somebody off the Dorito side almost simultaneously. So that's a big momentum swing when you go from 5-on-5 to 5-on-3, and you still own the 50s. So
Yeah, I don't
20
even think they
seconds.
knew he was there, or I don't. You know, watching it, you're wondering how you know, like, wouldn't you? I don't. It
10
just didn't
seconds.
appear that they were.
yeah, nobody saw him go in there.
Yeah.
Game on.
So we have the Raptors in the 50 and the snake.
Oxley is taken out. One of the hustle players out of the center is taken out. So it's a 4-on-4. Justin Hollis is in the snake 50 brick. Looks like Matt Jones is in the home.
Hustle loses another player.
Justin Hollis is just feasting down here. Shoots 3
Oh, there he
players.
is.
1 player left for Hustle on the D2. And that's it.
Towel. Towel.
So Raptors will take that point with 6:50 left. It'll be 2-1 Raptors.
1 minute.
So you see when, you know, getting the snake 50 and being gun dominant can really turn out, you know, well for you. Colin had a good time in the last point, which, like, again, shooting that can, but, you know, he tried to be gun dominant too and got shot. So some of it is luck. Some of it is just how risky you want to be. I think they're playing a little more risky playing for 3rd and 4th, and when you're
30
playing for
seconds.
1st and 2nd, you get a little more nervous, so you're a little more cautious with your body. So
Right, but if I'm him, I'm also thinking, like, they have to know I'm here, you know? Like, of course you're going to play cautiously, but you
20
don't know that
seconds.
they're not.
Yeah, they certainly knew he was there after he shot
Yeah.
the first player, yeah. All right, so we have Bird Island Gang
10 seconds.
now in a 1-1 game, 6:56 left on the clock, playing against Storm. Storm is on the blue side.
See how they play this point after they were up the 1-0, you know, and they hung back and just let the game come to them, and I'm interested to see how they play this one.
They got Lehane coming into the snake. Colin did a similar run, so they're both in snake 1. AJ's way out playing off that bunker in the back, so he saw James go into that bunker, but he's not going to be able to stay there. James has been doing really well shooting people out of the home there.
Storm loses their first player.
Bird Island's in really good shape. They're in the Dorito 2, they're in the Dorito Tower, they're in the home, they're in the snake 1 on the outside and the snake 1 on the inside. Colin is now in the snake 2 in the inside.
We still have 2 guys at home for Storm, too. And we just break out to the D side.
Yeah, Dunderdale just moved out into the Doritos. But Roy, the 2 attackers for Storm are having a tough playoffs. You know, definitely a tough final right now. It's going to be on Colin right now to make something happen. It's a 4-on-3. Colin gets shot.
Yep.
James is going to be looking for that kill on Dunderdale. So it's a 4-on-2 right now. AJ's trying to make something happen over there. It looks like Dunderdale's going to get a penalty, and AJ's going to get pulled. So you're going to see a concession now from Storm.
Towel. Towel. Towel.
So Bird Island Gang is now going to go up 2-1 with 5:19 left.
Definitely came out and played more ball than they did the point before.
Yeah, I think they tried to match the aggressiveness. They had Pat Lehane come out and take the wide route around the 2 and go into the snake 1 just in case they were shooting the drop, like the low shot. And Colin did the same thing, you know, where he didn't take the inside route. He took the outside route to get into that wide snake 1 and then worked his way up into the snake 2. But unfortunately, they just lost too many bodies. So props to Bird Island Gang. They played a really good point. All right, now you've got Hustle and Raptors. Plenty of time on this one. Only down 1. Hustle with 6:50. Plenty of time to see like 3 more points.
10 seconds.
Hustle from Canada. Oh, Canada. Love having these guys back around again. It's definitely
Game on.
made some of our teams a little bit more rowdy.
Hustle loses their back center player. Justin Hollis is getting checked. Hustle making their way. Man, so many tank butts lost today. Never see that.
Where's the bingo card?
That's the 3rd tank butt I've seen lost today. Justin Hollis wondering where he got hit from. There is a bounce shot, unfortunately, there.
I didn't really even know tank butts were still a thing.
Another Hustle coming off as well. I think it's a 3-on-2. So I see a Hustle in the Dorito corner, a Hustle in the small box in the center, and then Snake 50 Coughlin's here. And we got Raptor at home and a Raptor in Dorito 2. Good call by Coughlin right here. Calling out the 2 last remaining bodies. The Dorito side of the field definitely has the ball. Maybe even the Xbox here can make their way.
And Hustle's going to lose their mini, what are you calling that thing?
I call it the Xbox, but a lot of people call it a little different. So 2-on-2 right now. Hustle's in the Dorito 2 and Coughlin's on their side of the field. And then the Raptors are in home,
Hustle loses their player out of
and the
east
Dorito
side.
2.
So it's a 2-on-1 with the Hustle player.
Yeah, Raptors bend, don't break. Hustle just unfortunately died out of their bunkers a little bit. Coughlin was playing well on this side of the field, but couldn't get the support from the other two players that seemed to die a little bit easily out of their bunkers. All right, so Oxley is celebrating a 3-1 lead so far. So now we're going back to our finals match, Bird Island Gang, New England Storm. Bird Island Gang will be on the blue side of the field. Storm will be on the red. I wouldn't say this is a must-win point for Storm. Not quite yet, but it matters how many minutes come off the clock. If this goes 2 or 3 minutes and they lose, that's bad. It looks like we got equal support going on for our consolation game and for the teams here. I've seen a lot of Hustle, Raptors, Let's Go Storm, like everybody going back and forth here, some Bird Island Gang, so nice to see that everybody is being well supported. All right. Storm looks like they're going short, and then they go long, so that's good. So Collins on the snake.
Yep. He's low and fast.
Bird Island is doing a good job right there because they're playing the bunkers a lot tighter. James Torterson goes in.
I like that move.
All right, so Bird Island is in the Snake 1 inside, the Snake side can, the home, the Dorito side tower, and the Dorito 2. Storm is also in the Dorito 2. They lose Matt Dunderdale out of the Dorito center. AJ is still in the center can. Nice shot there by Colin. This is going to be the point that Colin really needs to play well. He can't die early. He's going to need to finish the game here.
Bird Island's going to fill on that Snake side. They know they got to get him. And he's out. Is that a trade?
Yeah, Pat just wanted him off the field. It's a 3-on-2 right now, potentially. So
we have home.
Maybe there is. No, there's 3-on-3. So Dorito 2, Dorito Tower, and the home. And AJ's coming up the center of the field here. Trying to isolate. Matt Young's going to try to get to the 50. Justin Tebow looks like he's in the home. They're pulling him on a penalty. So it looks like he was hit in the pack.
That's going to be a tough one. This
Mitch has to launch.
Wow.
Base.
All right, so AJ is going to hang.
3.5 minutes left.
Point approved.
Back
So
and
going to
forth,
tie that
back
up
and
with
forth, yep.
3:29. Some
I like
shit
it.
being talked. I like it.
I like the back and forth. It's good
Patrick
paintball.
Lehane's was giving some shit to Colin on the way by, and Mitch is doing the same, and I like it. I like that it's chirping back and forth. This is a good battle, 2-2 in the finals. So here we go. We got this consolation game. Still plenty of time here. Raptors up 3-1 over Hustle.
Is everyone just having fun?
I would think so.
Yeah. As long as everyone has fun.
Oh, we got Stephen Nye in here.
30 seconds.
Old school TNN.
Twenty seconds.
All right, so what do you think Hustle's going to do? Think they're breaking big?
I hope they take some
10
ground on the
seconds.
Dorito side, is what I'm hoping.
I think they're going to go up the middle. I've seen them do it a few times. But, yeah, nope, the setup looks like...
Game on.
Yeah.
Typically, this is what the middle, whoever shoots first will get bunkered. So we'll see what happens here. I like that Hustle is coming on the 50 as well, because Ron kind of missed his shot, actually, by having another Hustle player on the other side of him.
It's going to go down right now. Ron doesn't know it's coming. Oh. There's spoke too soon.
Yeah. So it's a trade 4-on-4 scenario. Raptors are in the big Dorito in the center. They're in the home, they're in the God, and they're in the Dorito corner. I think the Raptors are looking to kind of hold right here.
I mean, it makes sense, but
Just
I
a
don't know
lot
if
of time.
Hustle's gonna, yeah, I don't know if Hustle's gonna have it.
Hustle's going to go on their side of the field. Coughlin's on the inside. I don't know if this is Pirot or who's right here in front of me. Coughlin's trying to put pressure on that Dorito corner.
Yep. Raptor in the Dorito tower. Center Dorito, is that what you're calling
Good communication going on, saying there's 3 minutes left because they know they got to win 2 points, so that they really got a minute left in this one to.
Marcus is calling out somebody on the D side for Hustle.
Shot in the hopper.
Hustle's going to have to make something happen here. The clock is down to 2:20. They want this point if they want to save some time.
Yeah, 3 out of the 4 guns for the Raptors are shooting Snake Way. It's just, I think that's either Lee St. Pierre or Matt Jones that's in that Dorito in the center that's looking D-Way. So they're going to have to put that gun in and go on that Dorito side. Yeah, this wide guy here on the Snake, I think it's Pirot, but I'm not positive, right in front of me, needs to get a little bit more aggressive. Unfortunately, they're not giving him anything, so he's going to have to make it. He's going to have to get out a little wider. I think that's Cole String and someone else.
Clock's down to 1 minute and 23 seconds.
Yeah, Pirot doesn't want to play that because there's a bounce shot on that side, so you got to be playing the outside. Cole String leaves that bunker and goes to the home.
We have a check on the home bunker.
60 seconds.
It's going to be a clean call. Let's see what Hustle does, knowing the clock is.
Raptors still have at least 3 across the back, 4 actually still alive, so it's going to be tough for that Hustle to break through this with the bodies they have remaining.
There's the Dorito side. 30 seconds.
Whatever Raptors in that big Dorito looking D-Way, he did a really good job.
D-side player. We just have our Snake player left here.
Looks like Sean D'Onofrio is trying to move up that Dorito side, knowing that there's nobody left over there. Good shot
Did
by
he hit
Pirot,
him?
yeah.
Wow. That was impressive.
Game time finished. Game
The
stopped.
Raptors are going to take
No
third.
points. Game finished.
Hustle's going to finish in 4th, but that was a good shot.
1 minute.
A good conclusion to our consolation game. Congratulations to the Raptors finishing 3rd in this event, and Hustle will be taking 4th. Then we'll move on to 1st and 2nd.
Tie
We got
game.
Bird Island Gang coming back out. 3:29 left. You know, will we see a fast point? and see 2 more points, or will this be potentially the last point that really matters?
30 seconds.
So
I think Storm's going to come out and they play the aggressive game more often than not.
looks like the referees are kind of
20
warning the
seconds.
players right now. A potential overshooting.
10 seconds.
Yeah, there was a little bit over it on the D side at the end of that point. So.
Right. So I think that's what they were saying, they're giving them a warning.
Game on.
It looks like we have 5 alive on both sides of the field. Bird Island is doubled up at home, and so is Storm. Storm's going to send their guy out.
Nice big bite by Bird Island getting out to that Dorito 2. I think that's Mitch White.
Yep.
Keegan's coming into the God bunker now. Billy Peters is staying at home. Colin is in the Snake 1 on, I'm sorry, the Snake 2 on the outside.
Rich is running in to check the home
Roy Brower moves up on the Dorito side.
on the Bird Island side, and he's clean.
All right, Colin is up into the Snake 50 here. We'll see, but Torterson has made a good move over to the Snake side too.
Marcus is throwing a flag. We have
Dunderdale, oh my God, that penalty could have cost them the tournament. AJ is going to have to stay alive, and Colin's going to have to win a gunfight. Colin won the gunfight on James Torterson right in front of him. So this is going to be Collins to win or lose right here with Matt
Keegan's
Young.
going to move into the Snake.
AJ needs to stay alive over on that Dorito side. Mitch White, same thing. Colin shoots out Keegan. See if Colin can wrap and shoot out the home.
2 minutes left on the clock.
3-on-3 right now. Oh, nice shot, Matt Young on Jeremy Tebow. Oh,
Ooh, Mitch is gone too.
yeah. I don't know who just got Mitch, but there was a concession going on.
Towel. Point approved.
Bird Island's going to throw the towel on that one. We are in X ball.
I think AJ must have shot Mitch, but man, I don't know how that shot got in on him. But anyway, Storm did a really good job right there because Bird Island Gang wasn't giving them a whole lot to shoot at. So they won their gun battles, and even despite Matt Dunderdale getting a minor penalty, they were able to pull that out. So a lot of times in this finals, those little things are the things that make the difference, and getting minor penalties and actually still winning the point is huge. We are in X-Ball. I'm going to take this as one last opportunity to thank our sponsors. Destroyer Lifestyle, please go onto their website, destroyerlifestyle.com. Support Cam, support the Montoya family by going on there and taking care of some business on there. They have really cool product in. These jerseys that you see us wearing are to support Cam. Also, I want to say thank you to all the referees. Again, 10-hour day today, 14 teams,
It's
one
after
field.
6 o'clock right
It's
now.
terrible weather. We're running right on time, so it's not like we're behind or anything like that. It's just a long day when you have 14 teams playing on one field. Again, want to thank Alex for this webcast production that we work, I think, pretty well as a team. We've been doing great with the graphics, and
Yeah, he
you know,
crushes it.
everybody's self-taught here, so it's just putting your head down and getting it done. All the staff here at Maynard, Jay, and Zach, and everybody getting everything ready. It's been a hot week.
Definitely.
Want to thank all the teams for coming out as well. So this is NEXL Event 3. This is the D4 Saturday event. Tomorrow we'll have D3. We'll have 10 D3 X-Ball teams coming out starting at 8:30 tomorrow. So please come out and watch us again tomorrow. We did have a timeout called, I believe, by Bird Island Gang.
You'll have Matt Falby here tomorrow, doing a much better job than me. I just come to bother you. I don't really know what I'm talking about, so don't anybody think that I'm sitting up here giving you real information. I'm just,
You're color commentating.
I'm here for the chair. Alex is not wrong. I am color commentating. Yes. Yes.
Also, we've been touting BKI Summer Camp. We do have 1 or 2 spots left for the July 26th through the 30th, so please go to bkipropaintballcamp.com if you're interested. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and experience.
We have so much young talent coming in for that summer camp.
Yeah, a lot of the
30
Team
seconds.
USA U16 players that have been selected will actually be at this summer camp.
Yep.
So again, if you want to support TeamUSAPaintball.com, we really would appreciate that as well.
10 seconds.
Yes.
A lot of custom products on there with a lot of good value. All right, 147
The
on
goggle's a good value.
the game time. Yes, the goggle, 99 bucks.
Game on.
All right, Storm on the
Ooh, big
red
breakout
side.
by Bird Island.
See if everybody survived the breakout. It looks like they
Ooh,
did.
Yep.
James
I was worried about
Torderson
Mitch
trying to
Nichols.
make some moves down here. He's been playing pretty much every point in this finals. Bird Island gang. Torderson is
lose
in the Snake
Mitch.
2. They lose Anthony Nicoli
Oh.
out of the Dorito 2.
Yep. You're right.
All right, so Bird Island has 4 players, Dorito, Tower, but they lose Roy as well, so it's matched up 4-on-4.
1 minute, almost.
Minute 10 left. James is now in the Snake 50s trying to make something happen, knowing that time is of the
60
essence.
seconds.
He's going to try and shoot
Ooh,
Matt
he
Young.
got that home player for sure. Get in there and check him.
Oh, they're checking him. Oh, my
There's
God.
a red flag.
There's a major
Yeah,
penalty.
Yeah. James is gone.
Oh, maybe it was a minor, because I don't think they pulled 3 bodies. There's 2 players left. I think it's a 2-on-2 right now.
Matt Jones is coming in right now and pulling the. Yep, there you go. There's the assessment of the major. It's definitely a major. Yep. I think there was some confusion. Oh, we have a yellow down the Bird Island side of the field. I think we have a one-on-one situation going on right now.
Colin Gruska and Mitch White. Mitch is coming straight at him. And Gruska shoots him.
Wow. Wow.
Game time finished.
Man, I think that's going to have to be the MVP right there. Colin Gruska redeems himself in the finals, was having a little bit of a tough start, and was the bend don't break at the very end of this match.
Yeah, that was a point.
Man, there were some penalties at the end there. A major penalty thrown on Storm, and then a minor penalty thrown on Bird Island gang.
Yep.
Storm is going to end up winning the match 3-2. And
2
we are
events in a
going to
row.
give Colin, you're going to go down and give him one of the Cam's Crew jerseys
Oh, I got it right here.
for Destroyer Lifestyle for being the MVP of the D4 event. Congratulations to Colin. Congratulations to Storm,
Back
as
to
well
back.
as Bird Island gang.
Yeah, excellent.
So,
Excellent finals.
all right. We're going to go down. Laura, if you can go down and give that
I'm
to
gonna
him.
go down,
Go down,
yeah.
use your new fancy camera and get some pictures.
Just going to use the phone. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. We've got an 8:30 start tomorrow, so I'd like to see everybody there 8:30. Again, sorry for the little delay in the webcast earlier. The humidity just killed our internet connection. We needed to straighten that out. But thank you for joining us for the majority of the day. We've got some referees talking right now. So they're talking now about a potential swing point. They had the bodies to pull, so I don't know how, even if there's enough bodies to pull. So I guess we want you to stay tuned because there is a small chance that we are going into overtime. So what is Kyle saying? When the red flag went up, it was under 60 seconds for sure. So why would they start with 4 if they had enough bodies to pull? I guess they're talking right now about. So we're getting the last of this, so hopefully you guys haven't left. It looks like we're going to have an overtime point. So it looks like we're getting 45 seconds of game time put back onto the clock. It's going to be a 3-3 with 45 seconds. Storm's going to have to start with 4 bodies.
Reverse point.
4 bodies. Let's go to 1 minute if we can.
1 minute. Thirty seconds.
All right, so we are back. The refs have assessed a major under 30 seconds, so I guess the new rule is no matter, even if you have enough bodies to pull, it's an automatic swing point and you start 4 bodies. 4 bodies for Storm. So they're hoping to at least get into overtime so they can get the 5 bodies back. Tortosin is eliminated. He's eliminated. Oh, they're going for it. Storm is going for it. That's a penalty on Tebow for sure. And Storm is now going to go up 4-3 with 18 seconds. Point Storm, and they start down 2 bodies. So from up here, it looked like Jeremy Tebow had an obvious hit and was continued to play. So another penalty is going to be called. So I believe Storm is going to be up 1, 4-3.
Point approved.
And Bird Island Gang is probably going to start with 3 or 4 bodies.
Point Storm, absolutely. Yes, sir. Here's one.
All right, so we have New England Storm. With 45 seconds left, they started with 4 bodies. They shot one right off the break to make it 4-4. Then they started to methodically come down the field and just quickly got up on numbers. Came down on the field. Jeremy Tebow was playing the Dorito Tower, and he had a pretty big whammy on him. And so they're calling him with a major. So with 18 seconds left, we'll have Bird Island Gang start with 3. Storm will start with 4. They got the point. So now we have 4-3. 18 seconds. Again, Bird Island will start with 3 bodies. So we'll see. I'm assuming I see no pack on Keegan. So there's a chance that he's making a run. So they are going to at least try to win this point here. 18 seconds is enough time to get through. Down 2 bodies on the break is going to be very tough.
20 seconds.
I'm assuming you're going to see at least 2 guns, probably 3, shooting off the break, and then 2 just trying to get out wide for Storm.
10 seconds.
Again, being up 2 bodies is obviously a huge advantage. So I'm assuming you're going to see Roy go right for the corner. You're going to see one of the other players go right for the corner.
Game on.
And then they're just going to cross up. Keegan is eliminated. Billy Peters is gunfighting down the Dorito side. Thunderdale is out, so it's a 4-on-2. He's eliminated. Throwing a penalty, which is going to end.
Game time finished. Game stopped. No points. Game finished.
Your dad sucks dick!
I like the chirping. All right, that was a really good competitive final. The outcome hasn't changed, so Storm D4 will win. Congratulations to them for a second time. And again, good match from Bird Island Gang. Thank you again to all the referees and all the staff here. We'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. start for the D3 Division NEXL Event 3. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow.